Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it's your boy Anubis back at it again with the YouTube videos. I hope to be bringing you guys some very new content here very shortly. I know it's been like 3 or 4 months since I produced any kind of content whatsoever, guys, but we're trying to get back at it again here. The reason why, first of all, I haven't put up any new content or any content at all lately was because YouTube was going through so many changes, and I was seeing how YouTube was drastically affecting so many YouTubers from the large range to the very smallest people like myself. And there is still change going on. So it's been a very dreadful experience of trying to create content that would obviously be monetized and as well be beneficial for myself as well as other YouTubers. And with all these changes and new things that YouTube is implementing towards YouTubers and removing ads for certain channels, or just gaming content will no longer have ads, or whatever is exactly going on, I don't know all the specifics. I just know that YouTube is going through changes, and that kind of deterred me from making or producing any more content. But you know what? It's time to get over that fear. It's time to start producing content again. And I'm here once again to provide you guys with some content, whether it's vlogs, reviews, gaming, or whatever. I'm going to do my best to hopefully make this into something still. I'm going to no longer have that fear. I'm going to let it go and try to do my best to succeed in this platform. Alright guys, before we get into the rest of this video, guys, I want to let you guys know all the products and everything you're about to see in this video. I'm not sponsored, I'm not being paid for, and I was not tortured or forced or coerced to review or give any kind of opinion about this. All the opinions you're about to hear are my own, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Without further ado, let's get right into it. First of all, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to Streamlabs for choosing me amongst the hundreds of thousands of people that they could have chosen from. Now, it's not because I'm a YouTuber or a live streamer. It has nothing to do with it, guys. I was just randomly chosen and was fortunate enough and lucky enough to win these products you guys see here in front of you guys, which will be going over here a little bit later in this video. But I want to just give a quick shout out to Streamlabs also for them shipping this so very fast. I thought this was going to take about a week. Sometimes, you know, giveaways, they take a little bit of time. Most companies don't usually rush delivery the giveaways or prizes, but these guys used the Amazon Prime and got this to me within like 2 days after winning the giveaway. So guys, without further ado, let's get right into our first product. So guys, first up, guys, we have the Elgato Stream Deck, brought to you by, obviously, Elgato, one of their newer products that they have recently released along with the Elgato green screen, which hopefully one day I will acquire. Just to remind you guys, I'm not being paid, I am not sponsored, I'm not being coerced or forced to give you guys this review or opinion or even speak about this product. Now guys, let's get right into it, guys. Most of you guys already know what this does, what it's about. I know many of you guys want one. We'll go over how you might be able to win this later on in this video, guys. So guys, if you don't already know, guys, this is basically allows you to customize on your terms, whether it's streaming, Photoshop, or whatever it is that you're getting into. Also has studio power at your fingertips. Basically, it's like having your own personal studio and being able to just do whatever you want whenever you want. It's also compatible with the Elgato Game Capture HD, TipeeeStream, Twitter, OBS, Twitch, YouTube, and more. Recently, I believe XSplit has partnered up with Elgato to bring more functionality and for this to also work with XSplit. So if you guys have XSplit, guys, this also does work with XSplit. It also has an adjustable stand, guys, that gives you different heights from flat to a little bit of an angled position to almost an upright, full upright position, guys. If you guys are looking for any more specifications or details, guys, I'm sure you guys can find something on here on YouTube. If you guys want me to kind of go over a little bit more specifications and go in more detail and more depth in this, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and like it. And I'll make sure to give you guys a unboxing of this and go over it in more depth. Without further ado, guys, let's move on to our next package. Alright, guys, so here we are to our next package. The Logitech G933 Artemis Spectrum wireless headset. Now guys, this headset right here is an amazing headset. It has a 7.1 surround sound. It's got an expansive cinematic gaming experience and much, much more. But you can also, guys, it's not just wireless, you can also use this wired. This is compatible with PC, mobile devices, and as well as consoles, PS4 and Xbox One being included. Now guys, let's go ahead and unbox this because I really am looking forward to talking about this product in specific. So guys, as you can see here, this is the headset right here. I know you can't really get a good look at it yet, But as you can see from the box, it does match the headset in every aspect and detail. I have already done an unboxing of this on my live stream, guys. For all you guys who have already seen this headset and seen it in action and seen me put it to use, you guys already know about it. Now, guys, this is the headset right here. It has, it can turn sideways, forward, back. It has adjustable height. Now, from just handling it, it's pretty stiff here, but like, for my big head, I usually go for the maximum size that I can here, and it's very, very comfortable around the ears. The ear padding here is almost kind of like a styrofoam, but like a soft, almost pillow-like feeling to it. It's really soft, and it has this breathable material, like little holes in it, so that way, when it's on your ears, it's not getting all sweaty and feeling uncomfortable after hours and hours of gaming or live streaming or, producing content. It is very comfortable. I've loved this headset thus far. I have no qualms or issues about it. The only issue I have, guys, is that when I first opened up the box and was expecting like a packet of instructions, it didn't really come with instructions. It kind of was just like a diagram, which we'll get into here in just a minute. Now, guys, on the back of the headset, guys, we have multiple different buttons here. We have the power button, which you flip up to power on, which I'll show you guys a little bit later on. Over here, we have a G3, which is the equalizer. We have a G2, which I believe is the surround sound. And then G1, which is the customizable lights, which I'll show you guys later on. And then it also has a mute mic button, and then a volume control for the headset itself. So you can, if it's too loud, you can turn it down manually through here. So going through your PC options. Now, guys, in the left earpiece here, guys, which we're going to open up right now. Now, these are all magnetics. They all just simply click on, and you just simply pull it off. It comes on, comes off. Now, for myself, I know I've seen a lot of other reviews about people complaining, saying this piece falls off really easy, or, if you drop it, it tends to fall off. That's because it's not a super strong magnetic connection to it. But, I mean, as long as you don't drop it, which you shouldn't be doing, it's an expensive headset, guys. I wouldn't recommend dropping it. So this comes off, guys, and inside the headset itself comes with the, I guess, Bluetooth USB port that allows connectivity from PC to the headset, making it a basically fully wireless headset. But you also do have the option in the USB port here to attach a 3.5 millimeter jack or port or whatever. So that's in the left headset, guys. We're going to close this up. And then on the right side, guys, is where the, I guess it's a lithium or some kind of type of lithium ion battery, which allows you to power up the headsets. Also to replace this battery in case, if it eventually fails or stops charging. I'm sure that Logitech provides extra batteries for this headset, which you can purchase on their website. So that's housed in the right side of the headset, guys. We're not going to pull that out and mess with it. So, guys, this is the overall headset. I'll put this on the box here for you guys to kind of just admire and enjoy from afar. So now let's go ahead and see what else comes in the box. After this, there's this little housing kit for the headset here, guys, that you saw previously. And underneath this is a little box right here with a little diagram on it that contains all the wires and cables that you will need in order to make this function and or use for PC or console. Now, it comes with a USB, a 3.5 millimeter jack, and an RCA cable that I will show you guys here momentarily. Now, after removing the interior components here, such as the plastic casing that holds the headset and that box that holds and houses the cables, there is the diagram that I was speaking about earlier. Now, as you can see, guys, there is a link to the Logitech website for this particular headset where you can download a PDF file and get further, more detailed instructions, which obviously in the beginning I wasn't really expecting. I was expecting it to kind of come with instructions, considering that I've never used this headset before. But there is a very simplistic diagram, as you guys just saw, that basically kind of tells you, in a sense, how to operate and use this headset. But it doesn't really give you the in-depth detail that you kind of really need to use the headset and make it function, which we'll go over here later on, guys, in this video concerning and considering the headset. So, guys, right here you have your RCA cables. For all you guys who are still stuck on the old school consoles or any kind of older non-modern console, we're gonna put those away. And then In here, guys, we have the 3.5 milliliter jack, which connects to the headset and will connect to your console. So you pull these out, guys, and as you guys can see here, it is pretty lengthy. It gives you enough length, guys, to be comfortable, to stay at a reasonable distance. So you don't have to be like all up in your computer or monitor, and you could be at whatever distance is comfortable for you. On the headset, guys, here on this 3.5 milliliter jack, it kind of works like how you would have for like an earbud. You have like a little built-in mic, I think, into this. You can also, the headset also has a mic, which I didn't show you guys, which I'll show you here really quickly. So on the headset, guys, I forgot to mention that it has a foldable, retractable headset that comes down and can be pulled out and then retracted back in and folded back up. Now, when the headset is active and you're using it, guys, and you fold the mic up, it will automatically mute itself. So it's a great another functionality that I'll go over later, guys, or basically don't really need to go over since I just mentioned it. But yeah, basically, guys, you fold it down, you pull it out. You don't even have to pull it out. You can leave it like that at its standard size. Or if it's too short for you, it feels a little bit uncomfortable, that's the maximum length it gets to right there, guys. And then you just retract it back in, fold it back up, and it will automatically mute itself. So, going back towards the cables here, guys. These cables can be used for Android devices and your iPhone as well if you have the special adapter that allows you to connect a 3.5 milliliter jack. On the headset here itself, you can use this for when you're on a mobile call, so you can get play and pause to kind of answer your calls, or I guess deny calls. On it, you have a microphone feature which allows you to mute it and unmute it. From this part here, you also have a microphone, or I believe, yeah, microphone or headset volume controller here. I believe this is for the microphone itself. And then you have a microphone selection here, and then the capability of connecting, I guess, Bluetooth or Wi-Fi to the USB port. So if you flip this up, it will then become, I believe, Bluetooth or wireless. But from my experience, switching it to that makes the microphone quality pretty bad. From what I've heard from testing it out with other people on, video games and on Discord. So PC and console, I wouldn't recommend flipping that switch up. That might be better and more practical for a mobile call. But as far as console goes or gaming, you want to keep it on the microphone image that you can see right there where my finger is tapping on. Now, in this packet, guys, you're going to have your USB cable here. Now, this is just basically for charging the headset. So you have your USB end and then your micro USB end here. The micro USB end goes into the headset, and then this USB can be used into your PC, or I believe in anything that could be plugged into the wall. I wouldn't recommend that, though. God forbid something happens and it overcharges or shorts it out or causes, any kind of overflow of a charge or surge of electricity, God forbid. So you might want to just keep this plugged into your PC. I have not tested it out with an actual plug into the wall type device that I can connect this into, just because I don't want to damage or ruin the headset. I don't want to take any chances. So this is basically, like I said, guys, just used to charge your headset. Now with this, obviously, guys, they give you a very extended amount of length to basically choke yourself with. No, not really. But they give you a lot of length here. So basically, if you're charging your headset, you're wearing it at the same time, you can kind of, have that distance option to be able to kind of move around a little bit if you need to, I guess. I don't really know why they would create it so long, because normally if you put this on the charger, you're not going to want to be wearing the headset or having it powered on. Now, guys, going back towards the headset and the software and program that you're going to need to get for this headset, guys. We're going to go over here in just a minute on how to get the program and what you're going to need to do after you download it. So stay tuned, guys. Alright, guys and girls, so let's go ahead and download the software for the Logitech G933 Artemis Spectrum to make it function and work properly. We're going to go to logitech.com/support/G933. Now, as you already see, it's already in my browser. Now, guys, before you go ahead and do anything further, make sure that your Logitech G933 headset USB cable is plugged into your computer and the mini USB is plugged into the headset, and then proceed to turn the headset on. From this point now, guys, after you've plugged it in and turned it on and have it charging, you're going to scroll down and go down to downloads. In your download section, you're going to scroll down and click download now. I'm not going to download it because I already have this software. Now, after you download it, guys, you're going to go back to the support page for the G933 headset. Then you're going to go to Get Started, or Getting Started, excuse me. And then you're going to download the PDF file. Now, upon downloading it, you'll get another browser that will open up on your browser. And you have different variations for language: English, Spanish, French, and Portuguese. You scroll down in this, it'll tell you what's in the box, its features, its headset button layout, and what each headset button does. It'll tell you more about the 3.5mm jack and its audio controls and functions. You will also have your battery management, how to better properly manage your battery and extend the lifespan of your battery that comes with it. It also tells you about the idle sleep mode, on and off tones and lights, wireless on and off switch, wireless off passive mode, the setup for PC mode, which again is just a diagram and some basic kind of instructions, but again doesn't really give you the full details that you'll need that I'm going to describe to you here today. Also here we got a continuation of the setup for PC for the 3.5mm connection. Then you got your setup for mobile, so you can have this used for mobile devices such as Androids and iPhones. Now, obviously, for iPhones, you're going to need that special new adapter that they have for a 3.5mm connection. Also, the setup for console for Xbox One or PS4. This is pretty typical and standard and very easy to set up. Really requires no stress or mess at all or hassle. Then alternate setup for Sony PlayStation 4. Setup for Xbox 360, setup for PlayStation 3, and the wireless home theater. There's also more stuff here, guys, that I'm not going to go over in detail. Obviously, you guys can check this out yourself by simply scrolling down and reading through. Guys, now once after you've downloaded the software, you're going to go to your PC. After you go to your PC, you're going to go to your C drive, or whatever drive it may be in. I only have my C drive, so I'm going to go here to my program files, which is where the program or software was located for me. So go to Program Files, and then from here, guys, we're going to look for Logitech Gaming Software, which you guys can see right here in front of you. In case you can't, I'll blow this up a little bit larger for you guys. Right here is my Logitech Gaming Software. We're going to open that up. From here, guys, you're going to go to your FW Update. Double click that to open it. Go to G933. And then you're going to right click and run as admin. Now, the reason why I said earlier to make sure your headset is plugged up to the USB and turned on and the mini USB is plugged into the headset is to not only charge it, but to force a firmware update. The firmware update updates the headset itself in order to make it function and work with the associated program that comes with this, which is the Logitech Gaming Software. Now, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the Logitech Gaming Software here momentarily. So now that your device has been firmware updated, it is up to date and has all the functionality, once that is completed, you should be seeing this on your Logitech Gaming Software screen once you've opened up the Logitech Gaming Software program. From here, guys, you'll see the headset on display as you guys see here in front of you. Also, guys, on your headset, you will see after you have it powered on that it should be either alternating colors or glowing a single color. As you guys should be able to see right here, should be changing all kinds of different colors, or it should be just one steady color. I'm not exactly sure what it is in its defaulted mode. I set it up to be rotating through the colors. Now, guys, from here, guys, you can set it up to function with your Logitech keyboard if you have one, which you would then do here. So from the home page there, you go over to the button here, and then you can also have it set up to do different things with each game, PC game that you have. So you have, like, for me, for example, I have Overwatch and PlayerUnknown's. For Overwatch, I can have my Logitech keyboard do ability 1, ability 2, ability 3. I can program my Logitech keyboard to function the way I would like it to by simply having it set up in here. Same thing with PUBG. We go over to PUBG. And then from here, we can also set up some hotkeys. We can also assign hotkeys to the headset here. So, for example, you have G3, G2, and G1. You can set up these buttons to actually be functional buttons such as crouching or changing weapons. I do believe that is a function of this headset, which is amazing. So instead of, having to press a button on your keyboard, you simply quickly tap a button on the back of your headset, and you could be crouching or changing weapons or doing various other things. You can also mess with the custom lighting that's on the headsets. So at the moment, as you can see, it is color cycle, set to color cycle, as you guys can see right there. So as it's changing colors in the Logitech gaming software, it's also changing colors here and matching accordingly. We can have it breathing, where we can also change, I believe, change the breathing color. We can also have it a solid color, or do custom lighting overall. Now in custom lighting, guys, you have the lighting zone selection. So you have the logo, which is right here, guys, which you can have breathing or, cycling through colors. And then you have the sides, which is the little strip of LED that you saw right here, where it is enabled to change colors. And you can now turn off the logo, and so that way only the lighting strip will have the color breathing effect, or you can turn off the sides and just have the logo with the breathing color effect. Now from here you have the different effects. Now it only allows you to have 2 different lighting effects at this time. So you have a color cycle and a breathing effect. From there, again, you can choose just the logo or just the sides, or have both. You can also customize the brightness. Now lowering the brightness will conserve battery life. So if you guys want to conserve your battery life or make it last longer while gaming, turn down the brightness or have the lights completely off, which will enable a longer battery life for the future and for your current gaming session. Now you can also change the rate of the breathing effect, making it slower or faster as you wish. Now, as you see there, it just fell asleep because there is no audio playing through it. There's nothing going on with it. So, to wake it up, we're going to press one of the buttons on the back, and that wakes it up. So, you press any button on the back, whether it's the volume control, G3, G2, G1, and it'll wake up, and then simply go back to do what you're doing. From this point, guys, like I was trying to say earlier, you can change the breathing effect. So, we're going to try to show you an example here. We're going to slow it down a whole lot. As you can see there, it's a very slow, gradual, getting brighter and brighter effect, or we can have it do a rapid breathing effect. As you can see right there, that's at maximum speed, and then this is at its slowest. You can also have it select devices to sync to, so you can have it sync to your mouse, your keyboard, the headsets, so on and so forth. From here, guys, you can also do the lighting presets to help also conserve your battery life. At the moment, my headset is 62% charged. In here, obviously, you will see the details of your battery and how, in the upper left-hand corner, how much it has left or how much it has charged. In here in the lighting presets, guys, you can do my setting, lights off, cyan breathing, which will make it and force it just to the cyan color, and it'll be breathing as we showed you earlier. And then you can also force it to the color cycle. In here, guys, it tells you your power consumption. So if you have lights off, lighting is consuming 0. The program itself, or the headset, I believe, is consuming 88. So at this setting, guys, with the lights off, you have potential at my current percentage for a max charge of 12 hours. Now, I'm sure this might go up if my battery was up to 100%. I'll have to test that theory out later. I've not actually messed with all of this too much. So at my current settings, though, and my current lighting effect and how I have it, my max time estimated is 9 hours. Now, make sure, guys, you understand that the max charge is not a guaranteed of 9 hours exactly. It could last longer than 9 hours. It could last a little less than 9 hours. It could be a lot less than 9 hours. So, I mean, keep that in mind, guys, as you continue to use this product and drain the battery. And obviously, as all things with age tend to get, they tend to stop lasting as long. Now, in here, guys, you also have your custom equalizer. At the moment, it's set to cinematic gaming. I prefer to keeping it at the FPS equalizer presets. You can also customize this, guys, and make your own custom equalizer. So in order to do that, you would click the Create New Equalizer button, and then according to however you would like it, you would then adjust volumes accordingly and everything you see in here. You can also get rid of the Advanced Equalizer by simply I believe clicking one of these buttons here. Like I said, guys, I haven't messed with it too much myself, which I probably should have done before doing this video. So I'm assuming somewhere in here I could probably have it mess with this and turn this off so I don't have to mess with the advanced equalizer, or I think that has something to do within the custom equalizer itself. Then over here, guys, you can mess with the audio. So you got surround sound. We turn that on, and then you can get your Dolby Digital, or you can switch it to the DTS Headphone X, I guess Extreme. Then you change the room name to First Person Shooter, Logitech Signature Studio. I don't really mess with this functionality either. You guys can feel free to mess with this as much as you want. I believe the DTS Headphone X, though, has to do more with if you link the headset up to your home theater. So if you have a home theater, guys, and you link it up, this will enable you to mess with the settings and volume control within the headset that's linked and tied to the rest of your home theater. Normally, you probably going to want to leave it on just the Dolby Digital surround sound here. And now, obviously, the headset does not pick up from these corners. It's basically the left and right, and that's all you'll be hearing. Obviously, the rest of this would be regarding your home theater once again. So if you have a home theater, this is what your home theater would be, or your selections would be. You can also experience the surround sound. So when you're wearing the headset, you click that, and it'll start playing sounds in your earpiece to make it go. And then from here, guys, you can also link up this headset with Overwolf. I don't really mess with Overwolf, so I don't really know much about it. I have no desire or interest in adding it, downloading it, or using it. And in here, guys, you also have settings. Now, in your settings here, guys, you can have this program run at startup, which I don't do because obviously it would then take that much longer for your computer to start up, depending on how many other programs you already have set to start up upon rebooting or powering up your computer. In here, you can have it record delays during quick macro creation, game integrations, graphics, scan for games. You got your analytics here, so if something goes wrong, obviously, then it'll send an error report to Logitech if you choose to send it. Then you got your Logitech devices. So in here, I have my I don't know why I keep saying C. I have my G933 headsets. I think the reason why I said C is because I was about to move on to the C920 Logitech webcam. This device does not support firmware updates. So obviously, the webcam cannot be updated to the current firmware, which means it cannot be tied into the Logitech gaming software. In here, guys, you can set custom profiles, persistent profiles, and cycle through profiles. And here you have ARX control. I'm not exactly sure what this is for. I'm assuming this would be for mobile devices, cell phones. And in here, just a little bit about developer tools. You have the ARX console, the LED emulator, and the LCD emulator. In here, guys, you can mess with all that and figure that all out for yourself. I'm sorry, guys, I'm not going in super in-depth with the Logitech G933 headset, but I basically wanted to show you guys how to get it set up and all the cool features that it has within the Logitech gaming software. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video. Let's move on to our last piece of the giveaway we won. So guys, the last little trinket on our list here is the Logitech C920 webcam, which is what I'm currently used to record the Logitech C920 webcam. I already have one, so this webcam I'll be doing a giveaway for, which I'll talk about more in depth here in just a moment. So guys, if you guys aren't familiar with the Logitech products or Logitech C920 webcam, this is pretty much their best webcam on the market for 1080p, 720p. I believe you can capture 720p at 60 frames per second on this. I'm not entirely sure. I do force my OBS to capture at 60 frames per second, which then I believe forces all programs associated, being my webcam included, to record at 60 frames per second. So guys, this is Logitech C920. Like I said, I'll be giving this away, and we'll talk about that right now. So guys, everything you see in front of you currently is stuff I'm giving away. Now, we'll be giving away more than just this, guys, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's talk about what we have right here, right now. So guys, right here, we have an Alienware X51 R2 PC gaming desktop. Now, inside this PC is a GTX 660 graphics card, an i7 processor, and 16 gigs of RAM. Now, obviously, you can upgrade it to a degree. Obviously, the housing case itself cannot be upgraded too much because obviously you can only fit so much into a PC. If anything, you would probably need to buy a new case for all the stuff that you would want to upgrade if you wanted to upgrade this to a point where obviously the components would no longer fit. Over here, guys, we're giving away the Elgato Stream Deck that we won thanks and courtesy of Streamlabs. we're giving away, and also an Elgato HD60 capture card, and we're also going to be giving away this Logitech C920 webcam. Now, guys, the details of this is as such. We're going to be giving this away during the month of December. So basically, guys, the second week of December is when we'll start this. It'll be happening on my live stream channel on Twitch. So if you guys are interested in trying to win this, make sure you guys are following my Twitch channel as well as subscribe to this channel. You cannot win, guys, if you are not subscribed to my channel and not follow me on Twitch. Now, there will be some restrictions that I will mention at a later point in time regarding certain prizes. Some of these prizes will not obviously be able to be shipped outside of the US unless you live in Canada or somewhere in the surrounding area of the United States. Such as the PC, for example. Shipping this to like the UK or Australia or any place overseas would cost me a bundle of money, and I do not have obviously the capability to be shipping this across seas at this current point in time. The rest of these products, though, you guys can still win if you live in the UK, Australia, or any of the other countries, regions outside of the US overseas. So that's pretty much the details of that, guys, right there. So I hope you guys are looking forward to winning this, guys. I will also be giving away tubs of G Fuel, package of G Fuel, Microsoft points, PlayStation points, an original classic Glom Tom, and so much more, guys. So make sure you guys are staying tuned in to my YouTube channel here for more details as we get closer to the month of December, guys. Now, you guys may be asking, Anubis, why are you giving away all this stuff? You paid good money for the computer. You won this in a giveaway. You have an extra capture card. Kind of understand why you're giving that away, and you're giving this away because you already have a webcam. So we kind of understand these two. These two we understand. These two, however, why aren't you using the Elgato Gaming Stream Deck yourself? And why not use the second PC for something else, or maybe just sell it, get some money for yourself because you're always talking about how you need money. The reason why I'm giving all this stuff away, guys, is because, one, obviously, for this example, Logitech webcam, I already have one. I have, actually 3 of these. So that's why I'm giving away the webcam. The Elgato HD60 capture card, I'm giving this away because I upgraded to the Elgato HD60 Pro for my new PC. So that's why we're giving that away. Now, yes, I won this in a giveaway, and I am not keeping it for myself because I do not see myself really truly making use of this, as I already have things assigned on my keyboard as hotkeys to trigger scenes and to trigger GIFs or emotes or anything of that nature. I already have that all kind of linked up on my keyboard. So I don't really see myself using this to its full true potential. So I'm giving this back to you guys who have been so loyal and dedicated and have made my YouTube channel a huge success. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, guys, and I want to thank you for that so much. So that's another reason why I'm doing this. It's because we're almost at 1,000 subscribers here on this channel, and my Twitch channel has been taking off, and we're almost at 20,000 followers on Twitch. And we're just constantly growing and constantly getting new people. And thanks to all of you guys, I'm actually going to be able to go to TwitchCon this year, so that's another thing that I'm excited about. So that's another reason why for all these giveaways. And I'm giving this away, this Alienware Beast here, which can sit straight up or sit on its side, as you guys can see here. Actually, it doesn't sit on that side. It sits on this side. My bad. So, guys, on this side is the side it would normally sit on if you're going to sit on the side. The alien head here does turn, so that way it can, face forward. So it's in line with the way you have the desktop sitting. Also, guys, this does light up. So on the sides here, it has the LED lights. It lights up. Most Alienware products do have lights on them that light up. So this is one of them, obviously. Most of their desktop products, even some of their laptop products, light up. But like I said, I'm giving this away. I digress. I went too far in detail there. But I'm giving this away because I want someone out there to be inspired by me and to start streaming and start doing YouTube and be able to play all the games that they love or the games that they've been wanting to play on PC and just don't have the money to afford a new PC. And this will basically be the start of their new gaming career on PC, as well as maybe be able to provide better content on their live stream channel and provide better content on their YouTube channel. So I'm hoping that whoever wins this makes the most of it and definitely improves their career choice or their just habit of having fun with gaming. That's why I'm giving this away instead of just keeping it for spare parts or as a backup computer. I want to give back to you guys. You guys have done so much for me. You guys have done a great deal, and I can't begin again to thank you all enough to even be able to give all of this stuff away, guys. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the future for many more years to come. Hopefully, if everything continues my way and and if life continues to give me this opportunity. Thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, guys, as always, to stay cool, be cool, give respect, and you will get respect in return. Peace. I love you guys.